Hello friends, it's me again. Lately I have been spending a lot of time trying to recruit users for the Leather Society, the pen pals app that I'm building. So I talk to a lot of people on Facebook and Instagram. Some of them are early readers for my novel, and some are people from the writing community. I think they will enjoy writing letters and meaningful conversations. And not surprisingly, my ARC readers are the most enthusiastic because we have connection before. They have read my novel and we have built some basic trust. And for strangers, obviously it's a different case because I know why. There are a lot of apps being created nowadays, and there are so many scams on social medias. I have myself experienced it before. Some random people just send you a link and you will immediately think that, oh, that looks suspicious. So in fact, this is kind of like an experiment for me. I'm still trying to find what kind of people will resonate with our community. The more I think about it, the more I realize that what I am building is quite different from the traditional pen pal website. When people hear pen pal site, they will immediately imagine a place where lonely people gather, people looking for romance, people looking for language exchange or something to do, and there's usually not much barrier to entry. But I think the Leather Society should have a filter, not because I want to exclude people, it's just because I want a particular kind of person to be in this community. I want thoughtful people. I want people with depth, and because I think only people who think deeply can have truly meaningful correspondence. And also I want people who are sincere, not connecting with hidden agendas, not trying to get something from everyone they meet, and just enjoy genuine human connections. And I also want people who are curious, kind, sincere, because I don't want our community to be full of negativity, bitterness, or full of complaints. I want it to be interesting. I want it to be friendly and full of love, and I want it to be hopeful and just a place where people genuinely enjoy being around one another. And also I know that in today's internet, it's just not easy to gather such kind of people. The work is difficult, earning their trust is difficult, everything about it is difficult. But I still think it's worth doing. And even though I haven't recruited a lot of strangers for my app, I have already learned something unexpected from this process. Is that I discovered one of my social bugs is the way how I communicate with people. It's like one day I was chatting with he's not exactly a stranger, he's actually one of my ARC reader who have read my novel before, and we were talking about the Leather Society, and he said, oh, it sounds great, I will definitely try it. And immediately I replied, wonderful, let me know your feedback after you try it. And then he started to asking me questions about I have been traveling lately, what kind of work I have been spending time with, and how's life going lately. And that's when I realized something about myself, is that I am extremely goal oriented. Whenever I'm doing something, I was always thinking about the objective. So when during the conversation, I keep wanting to bring the conversation back to, okay, don't forget to try my app. But then I realized that's not how relationship works. Building relationship is a lot more like playing catch. You throw the ball and the other person throws it back. There's rhythm. There is conversations, and it's not like buying vegetables in the market. If you are buying it or not, if not, goodbye. That's not how relationship works. So you just can't use KPI thinking when it comes to human relationships. And I think one of the reasons why I am reacting like this is partly because I am an introvert, as I mentioned before. Often socializing is like work to me. But if we want to become better people, we have to learn to move through that discomfort. Is because actually relationship is one of the life's greatest training ground, and relationship building is not something grand and dramatic. It's really about these tiny interactions, small moments. So I have been telling myself lately, let's just talk to people without expecting an outcome, and just learn to throw the ball and receive the ball. Yeah, just enjoy it. Just like myself, I think many introverts has a habit of retreating whenever people approaches us. When someone is trying to reach out, trying to start a conversation with us, instinctively we just step back to our shelf because it's comfortable there, it's safe there. But the truth is, we are not cold people. Our warmth just takes longer to appear. We are slow burning fires. It's like some people can take months or years to understand how much warmth or passion we carry. Although there's something beautiful about being slowly understood, I still think if we choose to engage with the world, we have to make that warmth to be visible, at least a little. It's like when people is standing at the door of your world and curious to enter. Before they even step inside, you just slap the door closed, shut the door closed. When I think about it that way, it just feels a little sad. It's like every time if we treat people too abruptly, too coldly, too transactionally, it's like we are ending the connection before it even had the chance to grow. Sometimes it's even for people that can have been very important in our life. It's like two clouds in the sky. They drift, they touch each other for a moment and then disappear. No connection is formed, no story begins. I think that's a pity. Okay, I know human relationship can be messy. Sometimes it can be inconvenient, it can be trouble, but maybe that's why we are here. We are here to experience connection. We are here to experience love, hatred, joy, grief, friendship, and everything in between. And that's part of what makes life rich. And if we treat relationships carelessly, maybe the result is we will stop liking who we are. It's like we will become disconnected from everyone. It's like in this world, we belong nowhere. So I think this is the biggest lesson so far for me to build the leather society. It's also one of my personal lessons to learn about relationships. So for me, the biggest challenge maybe wasn't building the community. It's really about how to connect more openly with people, learning to start with small things, learning to reach out genuinely, learning to let people to see more warmth from me. So if today's reflection resonates with you, I hope it gives you something to think about. If by chance you are one of the people we are hoping for our community, please don't be shy. Let me know. I would love our paths to cross. I would like to get to know you, and maybe hopefully we can become friends. So this is all for today's video. See you next week.